Hello and welcome to Unzi Talks, where I bring you one great book in 2 short minutes. And the book I'm talking about right now is Sutton by J.R. Moehringer. Now, J.R. Moehringer is also the author of the memoir The Tender Bar, and he also helped Andre Agassi to write his memoir Open. Andre Agassi had read J.R. Moehringer's memoir and asked him to help him. So this author may be familiar to you for those reasons. Sutton is historical fiction. Moehringer tells the story of Willie Sutton, who was America's very first bank robber, and 2 reasons that I highly recommend this book. Firstly, significant insights, and secondly, artistry and details. So J.R. Moehringer had to do a lot of research to find out some of the things that Willie Sutton did in order to be a successful bank robber. And also he had to do biographical research into Willie Sutton's childhood to find out what would push him to the brink of wanting to rob banks. So the book is also really interestingly set in such a way that Sutton is getting out of jail after having served several decades in prison. And by the way, he makes several escapes from jail over the course of the entire book, but this is after he was in there for good. And so Moehringer starts the book and kind of sets the plot line along the lines of a series of moving forward and flashbacks. The way he moves it forward is that he has a reporter and a photographer interviewing Sutton as he tours Manhattan after he's been in jail for several decades. And he takes them to all these different banks that he has robbed. And so then it goes back into all these different flashbacks. So it's really masterfully organized. For that, I'm extremely impressed. But then what Moehringer does is he goes into so many great details within the stories. And of course, love is one of the reasons why Willie Sutton is motivated to rob banks. His own impoverished upbringing, the influence of the Great Depression, so many other elements that motivate him. And so you kind of feel morally conflicted as you're reading the book. You're like, oh, he's such a nice guy. Why is he doing this terrible stuff? So, if this sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend it and add it to your TBR pile. Until next time.